on time. Rising up as a chorus of souls finds a voice, flickering through the void. These little sparks cling on to life. Everyone caught in this struggle, and then the storms of change, they fan the flames, scattering ashes to the wind. Every soul contains a whisper of light, gleaming faintly as it dwindles from sight. No escape, no greater fate to be made. In the end, the chains of time will not break. Colors weave into a spire of flame. Distant sparks call to a path still unnamed. Bear this torch against the cold of the night. Search your soul and reawaken the undying light.
Oh boy.
As fate spins a thread without end, new life draws its first breath, blossoming in a soil reclaimed from the
Okay,
past.
where did I put
where
chat at?
destiny holds fast. Here where we stand, hand clenched in hand. Everyone
excellent.
caught in the struggle. This is the day we finally find.
There we go. Alright. If you're watching this live or pre-recorded, really appreciate it. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that donation link in the description box below if you're able to. Upset the time. You already know the deal. Smash Direct. Final DLC character for Fighter Pass 1. We're about to see what this is. I think it's Dante. Everybody thinks it's Dante. I predicted it was going to be Dante. Like last month, I was saying it could probably be him. We're going to see. If it's him, you're going to see me spaz out, and I'm going to be really happy. But what's up, everybody? What's up? Relax, Anakin, Ultra, Nate, Scarlet, Noel, Ramsey, everybody. What's up, lads? So yeah, we are here. We're about to, you said watch and not be Dante. I'm gonna be mad if it's not Dante. But yeah, if you haven't hit that like button, be sure to do so. What's up, Riley? We got 2 minutes until it's time for the Smash Direct. All I gotta say, don't be Steve from Minecraft. It could be anything. Even if it's Sora, I'll be okay with it. But don't be Steve. Please. Please. In a perfect world, it could be Dante. In another world, it could be Sora. But don't be Steve. Because I'm gonna be mad. Then I'm gonna be really mad. Be Steve, do it? No. Don't be Steve. Don't be Steve. So yeah. We're gonna see right now. Now, I paused the music. And now, yeah, hashtag no Steve, exactly. Boom. Alright. We got 1 minute. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. You said it's gonna be the Skull Trooper. Oh, dear God, no. No, don't even make that joke. Oh, Jesus. Alright, here we go. 1 minute. Sakurai, don't disappoint us today, man. Please, no. Please, no, Sakurai. Not today. Not today. That's all I gotta say, man. Not today. You said Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh? You said leaving Fortnite. The last thing this game needs is a Fortnite character. Just no. There's so many other characters in actual video games I should get in. No, Jesus, no. You said it's Ninja? Oh, Jesus. Lord. Lord have mercy on my soul. Alright. How much time we got left? We got, what is it, like, oh, okay, it's about to start, actually. Alright, it's 9, so they should be pressing the button any second now to get this thing going. Because we're on this, yep, it's live, yep. So, you said please be Mew. Any second. As we're waiting. There we go. Alright, Nintendo, here we go.
Hello everyone, I'm Masahiro Sakurai, director of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate from Sora Limited. We'll be using today's showcase to give you a first look at our next DLC fighter. Actually, hardly anyone knows what we'll be announcing today, even among Nintendo staff worldwide.
Really? So it's not
The
Dante.
development team and other stakeholders have been working on this fighter with the utmost secrecy.
It's not Dante.
Which means other Nintendo staff around the globe will only start making preparations for release after the showcase has been broadcast. So, it won't be available right away. Please
Okay.
understand that it will take a little time.
Okay, so DLC doesn't come
I
out
think
today.
even many Nintendo employees will be surprised to see this and say, wow, really? So, let's all share in the fun of getting our hands on the latest information. However, even if you say, that's not the character I was picturing, I hope you don't have any hard feelings. We've prepared a fighter reveal video. Once it starts, I think you'll figure out who it is pretty quickly.
So it's Dante.
Now, let's do this.
Is it Dante? Oh, Jesus. A Fire Emblem character?
The time has finally come to unleash the forbidden spell of Zaharat upon our enemies!
What were you thinking, charging right into an enemy's trap? As you and I are one, I too am trapped within this void. In time, our hearts and minds will cease to be. Are you prepared to die? I thought as much. I also do not wish to die. And yet... there is no other choice.
This is just them debating us, right?
You must join Smash.
No, please. Dante, come out of nowhere and stab him.
Join Smash Brothers already! What in the world are you waiting for?
No. Please, no. Dante, come out of nowhere.
So joining Smash consumes even the darkness itself!
Everybody's saying no. I had to see this. Yep, everybody's saying no, boo, cringe moment, F, no, 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 no. Who asked for this? Another Fire Emblem character, boo, who is this guy? Boo, 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 F, Omegalo, rip, no, yep. Yep, I just wanted to make sure. Look at the dislikes on this thing now. Before, it wasn't that much. Now it's already at 1,000. I'm gonna be going to
I
2,000.
see. Too many swordsmen, are there?
Yeah.
And you wield the sword as well? What will you do? Huh. So that is how you plan to win the day?
This is
So be it. I reward your cleverness this time.
garbage. Wait. Maybe? No? Oh, that. No.
How is this?
Oh, man. Who asked for this?
Of anyone, you should be able to handle the hero's
Nintendo. Nintendo. Nintendo.
Areadbhar, strike with superior reach.
Everybody is saying, look at that Nintendo chat right now. All of them are mad. Everybody's mad.
Unleash the
Why
blinding
another
speed
Fire
of
Emblem
Failnaught.
character? Why? For this, you could have put
Along with the
Waluigi
sword
in
of
here.
the creator.
Waluigi. I just want to put Waluigi. I would have took that. Better than this. I would have took that so much better than this. I would have taken that. Well, chat, I guess Joker and Mortal Kombat 11 today is going to be the better trailer.
To you, both sides of time are revealed. Through
They made it
Smash,
seem like it was going to be
show the
something so
world.
crazy. Another Fire Emblem character? That's what they hid from Nintendo staff? Seriously? 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 Look, everybody's saying F and my suffering. Sakurai! Seriously?
Yes, there you have it. Byleth from Fire Emblem Three Houses is joining
Nobody
the battle.
wanted this.
Fire Emblem Three Houses was released just last summer, so it's still very new.
Oh,
Even
you
so,
make
you'll
me
soon be able
sick,
to play as them in
Sakurai.
Super Smash
Ugh,
Brothers
I
Ultimate.
can't believe this.
This release is planned for January 28th. You'll have instant access if you have the
I don't-
Super
I
Smash
don't
Brothers
want
Ultimate
that.
Fighters Pass, and it will also
I
be
don't wanna
available
play
for
those
purchase
characters.
individually. In case you're not familiar with Fire Emblem or Three Houses, I'll explain
Almost
a few
nobody
things,
is
so don't
familiar with
worry.
this.
First off,
What is Fire Emblem?
It's really hard to pronounce in Japanese. The producer said it's okay if I just say Fire Emblem. But when writing it, if you don't write Fire Emblem, the Fire Emblem police will come and get you, so please be careful.
I woke up.
The series' first entry launched in Japan on the Famicom in
Oh,
1990.
nah.
You could say it was a pioneer. in the
Look at the
genre of
dislikes. Yep,
tactical role-playing
this wasn't
games.
even at
You might
1,000
be
before. Now it's
wondering
at
what makes it
5,000.
particularly
Nintendo, what the heck, man?
Well, it's
What?
tactical
What?
in that it's
They said
similar
I'm
to
going
combat.
back to sleep.
You can think of it as moving pieces in a board game. Or in other words, a
Nah,
game
man,
in which
this
you
is
advance
garbo
units across
right
the
here.
grid and battle.
I'm sorry, but this is garbage right here. This is big garbage.
When we talk about tactical
Big
games
garbage.
of that era, there were lots
Why
of
is there
ones
so
in
many
which you
Fire
command
Emblem
tanks,
characters?
aircrafts, and so on. But
Why?
Fire Emblem was unique because each unit was a specific character, sort of like in role-playing games.
How many?
Plus, something
How
made it
many?
stand out from other Nintendo products.
He said he did say it may be
Characters
something
would permanently die.
you want. You may not. It may not be
That's
something you
pretty
want.
direct
Yeah.
language, though.
Yeah, I
so
see.
perhaps we should just say they're.
They
sleeping
made
with
it
the
seem
fishes.
like it was legit gonna be something that Nintendo was keeping on lock.
But
Like
really,
it was a
if a
big
character
secret.
fell in battle,
Like
you'd
it's
lose
like,
that
oh,
unit.
nobody in
They'd be
Nintendo
gone,
knows.
and you couldn't
Man,
use them
it's a
again.
Nintendo game. How is it that big of a deal?
Recent entries in the series maintain this concept of permadeath to some
Oh
degree
my
in
god,
classic
Sakurai,
Pokemon
I ain't
Heaven.
even listening to you no
But a
more,
lot
man.
of games
What
now
the-
allow strategic
You know,
withdrawals. so to
first you
speak.
disappointed Remzi, and now you've disappointed everybody.
In the older games, your units would really
And
be
two
gone,
Smash
never to
Directs
be
in a row.
mentioned again. Scary.
Why you? I don't care.
The game's stories
If I
are told
wanted
like chronicles
another
of war,
Fire
with
Emblem
increasingly
character.
distinct characters and engrossing scenarios.
Everybody's mad
Several
today.
characters also appear in the
Look at
Super
that,
Smash
almost
Brothers
10K
series, and
dislikes.
6 of the
Everybody
7
mad
use a
today.
counterattack. It's their down special.
Man, the rest
There's
of the
actually a
DLC
reason
pack was
for this.
good.
When
and
I
then
was
they
considering how
finished
to
with
incorporate Fire Emblem
Garbo,
fighters
Joker,
into Super Smash
amazing.
Brothers Melee, I
Let's
thought
see.
it might be interesting to reflect the turn-based nature of the original game.
Was it Hero?
First comes your opponent's
Was it
turn.
Hero? The
They
Hero
attack
thing?
and you
Y'all know how that
counter.
went.
Next comes your turn.
Banjo, I mean, people wanted him really bad. Terry was cool. Fun to play as, but this is just
And now,
garbage.
Fire Emblem Three Houses is the 17th game in the
The
series.
17th Fire Emblem game?
People who aren't Japanese in particular might be thinking, 17
Why are
games?
you trying
There
to
are
sell
that
me on
many?"
this game? I don't want it.
Well, if you include Fire Emblem Heroes in the remakes,
I don't
but you
want
don't
it.
include the Satellaview game, Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE, and Fire Emblem Warriors, then it comes out to 17 games. Let's try saying them in the Fire Emblem Can You Say It challenge. I'll give it a try.
What are you doing? Sakura. I feel like even the Fire Emblem fans are like, why? They're like, they already got their game last year. They already got enough characters. They didn't need this. This is just Sakurai's fantasy he's living out right
There
now,
you
I
go,
swear.
17. So you saw how I was counting.
Oh, it's
in a
almost
weird
at
way,
10K
right?
dislikes.
I was counting in binary.
Ooh, man.
This is
Yeah,
0.
this is stupid.
Fold this
right
here,
here.
and you get 1, and then you get 2, then 2 plus 1 equals
Said,
3.
Well,
so
hey,
this would be
now you
4,
guys have a
5,
reason to join
6,
me
7,
on
and
shooting
8.
this mop-headed
And then you
dude.
get 16. Add 1, and you get 17.
What?
Awesome, isn't it?
What is he talking about?
You can actually count up to 31 on one hand.
I feel like the only person who might be happy about this is
And if
Zelda.
you use both hands, you can count
But
all the
even
way
then,
up to
I don't know, maybe she'll be
1023.
like, there's already too many Fire Emblem characters. So many other
If
characters
you've given up
deserve
counting
this
the
slot.
knots in a tatami match,
So
you could always
many.
give it a go.
Anybody.
What is Fire Emblem Three Houses?
A game that I'm not gonna play now
In
because of
Japanese,
what
the
you
male
just did.
version of the
Because
main
I'm gonna
character
think
is
about
called
this.
Bereto, and
He's
the
being
female
paid
version
to
is called
advertise the
Beresu,
game, right?
But in English, they share the same name, Byleth.
9 characters from
Byleth
Fire
becomes a
Emblem?
professor who ends up leading one of 3 academic houses.
Oh my god, why?
Once you've
This is
chosen a house,
Nintendo
you guide
legit
them
trying
through
to
the
sell us
school
on a
lives,
game
and,
they already
well,
released.
you end up
I
fighting
don't
the other
want
houses.
this game. And I don't. I'm sorry.
After a certain incident, 5
What
years
is
pass,
this?
and you meet up with your grown-up students to battle against the other houses.
Like,
in
yeah,
their
they
region.
said this is just an ad for
It's a
Fire
very
Emblem
sad
3
game in
houses.
which
I
your
love
former
this
allies
paid
become
advertisement
enemies,
for a
turn
Fire
hostile,
Emblem game.
and try to
Why are
kill
you
you.
trying to sell us on a game that already came out? This
To
Fire
understand
Emblem
the
already
concept
came out.
of Fire
We got
Emblem
9
Three
Fire
Houses,
Emblem
I
characters.
played an early version of the game before its release.
You said this all better be a troll? I don't think it is.
I've done the same thing before,
I don't
with The
think
Legend
it
of
is a
Zelda Breath
troll.
of the Wild, for example.
This is a nightmare.
Because I couldn't wait until launch to experience it, or we'd have never made it in time. For that title, I borrowed an early version of the game for 2 days, ran around all the areas, saw the ending, and realized for the first time, I guess we can't really have Breath of the Wild's Princess Zelda as a fighter. I did the same this time, but with there being 3 houses and multiple endings, it was really hard to get a feel for it. And of course, there weren't any walkthroughs I could reference. The game has multiple routes, and the outcome of each is very different.
This is a mess.
Your experience will vary depending on the route you choose,
This
and many of the characters
chat.
you meet will adopt different
Like,
roles in the story.
What the heck, Nintendo?
I'll try to avoid
nobody,
spoilers when I'm talking
nobody
about
asked
the
for
fighter.
this.
I hope you'll understand.
Like you said, you would have literally taken anything
Before
else.
my
You would have taken another Animal
I
Crossing
should point
character
out
over
that
this.
when I did the Terry Bogard showcase video, I mentioned
Yeah, and
that it was
also,
recorded a month
it
in
wasn't
advance.
only a sword
But this
fighter,
time,
but
we
yeah,
have to
it's
account for
Fire
the holidays
Emblem
and such,
character.
so we're filming
Just-
2 months in advance of
You're
this
eating
video's
and still
release.
not feeling your
Right now,
disappointment.
it's actually November. Therefore, some of what I'm about to show you might differ a
You know,
bit
I'd
from
hope
the
this is a
finished
joke
version.
and Dante's just gonna jump out of the
As
damn,
always,
the
I'm
damn
using a
plant
special
over there, that
in-game
fake
camera
plant you
and
have
such
over
for
there.
demonstration
Can Dante
purposes.
just jump? Is that a real plant? I can't even tell.
Here I go.
Can Dante just jump out of there? Oh my god, this is garbage. Oh, this is this makes me sick.
So, this is our new fighter, Byleth.
This makes me sick.
Sadly, they're lacking in mobility. It's maybe a bit better than Robin's, but that's about all you can say for them.
What?
Throws are not their strong point either. Their grab lacks range. But actually, you could say that they're distance demon.
Oh, so they're zoners.
The hero's relic they use changes depending on the direction you input with the stick. Each of the hero's relics is a weapon that appears in Fire Emblem Three Houses. They look like bones, and there's a reason for that. First, let's talk about the weapon Byleth uses for upward inputs, the Sword of the Creator. The Sword of the Creator here is Byleth's default weapon. They use it for flurry attacks and tilt attacks, such as down tilt attacks, where it takes the form of a whip.
How many
They
dislikes
also
does
use the
that
sword
have
for
already?
dash attacks and other moves.
This thing got 14,000 dislikes when it had none. Like
For their
when it
up
basically
smash
had
attack.
none, not even 1,000 before this started.
They'll whip the sword upward to launch enemies in the air.
Jesus, dude, look at this thing.
For
Those
their up air
people
attack,
mad.
they'll wave the whip sword overhead.
Like,
The hit
why?
detection for this attack lasts for a relatively long time.
Nintendo, you've been doing good lately, and
The
then
up
you just
special
like
move is really
drop
something.
the ball.
The sword extends like this.
I'm not
allowing you to
even
do things
looking
like
at this
this.
anymore, man. I don't care if they have a
It was
cool
pretty
moveset,
terrifying
there's
how I
no-
knocked him into the air with that attack.
No.
And in addition,
No. Oh, that's gonna be some BS. But no.
you can do awful things like this. That said, you'll launch opponents upward until their damage reaches a certain percentage.
What the heck? Dude? I don't. You said
Exceed that
Nintendo.
percentage.
Yeah,
and you'll need
I
to
don't
be
know
careful.
anymore, chat.
You may find it helpful to mid-air dodge.
I don't know anymore, dudes.
I've already shown this.
Yeah,
but you
they
can also
might
use
have
it
some
to
cool
latch onto
moves, but you
edges.
shouldn't have put another Fire
So,
Emblem
that's
character
the up
in
special.
here. There's no reason to.
Now, for the sideways
Like
inputs.
Waluigi still isn't
This
in
is
this
Areadbhar,
damn game.
the same name as the weapon from Celtic mythology.
But you gonna put. You gonna put
First, we'll go through the
another
forward and
Fire
back air
Emblem.
attacks.
A
you can see,
cheesy
they have
Fire
a long
Emblem
reach.
character in here
Like so.
with some broken moves. I can see.
Marth's air attack keeps opponents in check too, right?
This is.
If Byleth does the same thing, you'd win out, so you should be able to beat it.
This is ridiculous.
Next, the side smash attack. This also has a long range.
So
It'll
bad.
connect even from here.
So.
Also, if you add
You
an
rather
input tilt,
had
it will be strong
Echo
as
the
well.
Dolphin than this. I rather have taken. I
And if you've
think I
knocked
would
an
have taken
opponent down,
Steve from
the side attack
Minecraft
won't
rather
hit
than this, and that's me
unless you
saying
add a
something.
downward tilt to aim for them.
Just actually, I don't know about that. Actually, I don't know. So that would have been terrible. But still,
By the way, the
I
tip
would have
of the
taken a
lance
lot
is
of
more
other
powerful.
stuff rather than this.
The shaft part is weaker,
Okay.
so it's not suited to close combat.
You
won't
made
deal much
Morgana
damage,
a
and it
fighter
won't launch
character from
opponents far.
Persona 5 than this.
That's
Alright.
why, as a rule,
You said you would have
you want
taken
hit with the
Roblox.
blade part aimed upward.
Yeah, I had to
Or
take it back.
downward.
I had to take it back about Steve. Dear God, I don't want that in here.
Next,
But
the side
still, something. This is ridiculous, dude.
Byleth
This
will simply swing the
is
lance
the
like this.
Big
But again, it has excellent reach.
Garbo.
For example, even when your opponent is at this distance,
The
it'll still
big,
hit.
big Garbo.
Actually, you can do a smash attack to charge forward a little, like this.
You said, okay, this isn't a troll, but I hope they show something to redeem themselves. Like, I hope
But as you'd expect, it
I
can be
hope they
easily
show
shielded,
something.
so
At
be
least
careful.
say the next Spider Pass, we're gonna have Dante as the
Use
first
it in
one,
midair
and I'll be
carve
like,
out a large area.
ooh, give me something.
Returning to the side
I
air
would have
attacks from
gladly
earlier,
taken
they
Sora.
have great horizontal reach, but they
Gladly.
lack verticality.
Gladly.
So this complements it well. Although you'll be vulnerable when you land.
This.
Now, for the downward inputs.
Oh my God.
For these, Byleth will use an axe called Emir. It's named after a weapon that appears in Ugaritic myth. First, the down air attack.
What?
It really is strong.
What? How many dislikes this thing has?
You
17,000.
can try for a meteor effect with this attack.
Baby, the people are mad.
Next is the down
Some
smash
people
attack.
big mad.
A heavy swing of the axe back and forth. As you can see, it has a
Listen,
great
man,
deal
they-
of launch power.
They mad.
And for the down special, Byleth channels all their energy into a devastating strike.
You said next character
It's a
could
bold
be
move,
can
similar
eat,
to the
can
Falcon.
next
But here's
character
what makes it
Jaws. He
different.
can eat and he can eat.
When readying the move, there's a super armor effect,
Y'all would have taken Freddy Fazbear from Five Nights
which
at
allows you to
Freddy's in
withstand
this.
an attack.
Ay.
Just so you know,
Oh, wait.
if you execute a Falcon
And then you
punch at about the
said I
same
would have
time,
taken Kong the freaking teddy bear from Big
plays out
You
like
said
this.
I'm real glad I paid for
it's
the
a bit
fighter
slower
pass
than the
now.
Falcon punch, but due to the super armor effect, you have the advantage. Unless you get grabbed.
This is looking like Hero but Fire
Another
Emblem
notable
flavors.
aspect is that it lets you pass through platforms.
I didn't even like. I don't doubt
While
that
you're
this
charging
character
out,
has some
you can
good
breeze
moves. It's
past
just nobody
platforms
wanted
like this
another
to reach a
Fire
lower
Emblem.
area.
We wanted something else, man.
It won't
It'd
let
be
you
different
jump,
if there
but
wasn't
you can
any
use
in
it as
here,
a surprise
but
attack.
you said you would have took Baldi's.
Also, you can turn
Baldi's
around during the
basics.
move.
Oh my God.
The swing takes a while,
Poor
so if an opponent
Dante,
runs behind
man.
you during the move, you can quickly change
He's
direction.
been snubbed.
Even
He
though it can be
deserved
hard to
better
land a
than
hit with
this.
move, it can be really
I would have
effective
lost
when
it
used
if
against a group
Dante
of
was in
opponents.
here.
Plus, even if you fail to land a direct hit, any opponents on the ground nearby will still be launched a little.
I had an entire moveset for
It's as if the quaking of the ground launches them.
ready. Only a specials. You said even Monica.
By the way, earlier I talked a little bit about the other Fire Emblem characters' moves. I don't recommend using this down special against fighters from the Fire Emblem series, because you'll just get loads of counters.
I'm waiting for him to show me
It
something
hits with
else
that
other
much
than
power in a
this.
single
I really
attack.
am.
Counters can actually multiply
just want
the power
something
of
else.
blocked attacks, and using easily
Can I get a
anticipated attacks
refund?
like this could just get you hit by counter after
The
counter.
thing is, I bought the fighter pass, so this character is gonna be on
Next,
the
we have
roster
the
for
neutral
him.
moves. The bow you use is called Fail Not, which shares its name with the bow from the Knights of the Round Table.
Like,
It only
I
appears
get
in
it,
a few neutral
Sakurai. You like Fire
You've got
Emblem.
the neutral air
There-
attack.
That's fine.
This attack is similar
But
to a move
nobody
with
wanted
pits and
another
other fighters
character
like
of that
you.
right now.
It lets you spin the
could have
weapon
just gave
around.
it to us for free if you wanted to do it so bad. But if we're paying for
It's
stuff, we
also
want some
easy to
really
create
new
certain
stuff.
combos
We don't
with
want
it.
the same characters from the same series that are already in the game.
And with the neutral special,
Come on.
you'll let loose an arrow.
You did this, Sakurai, because you were a
Seems pretty
fanboy for this damn
straightforward,
game.
right? But there are a few noteworthy aspects to this bow. First, the biggest difference between this bow and Link's is that once you enter the command, you can keep charging until it's ready. You can't release it partway through the charge. so
They
when it
said
does
nice
fire, the
creativity,
arrow travels at
wow.
high speed. It's also very powerful. That said, you can still cancel out of the stance using the shield button. You can also change direction
Doesn't
while
want
in
characters
the
from the
stance.
same series once
It
Waluigi.
works up
Listen,
until
that's
this
different.
point,
Okay,
but
listen. Waluigi is like the only
keep
Mario
holding the button.
character. Okay, he deserves to be in. That's different.
Unleash.
But no, Fire Emblem. This is ridiculous. Okay,
A powerful arrow that looks
Nobody
like
gets
a
half
beam
of
of
this.
light. You can
another.
perform this move by keeping the button held down.
Yeah.
You charge up power like so. Charge a bit more, and then fire.
Lego
But again,
Anakin.
you'll
for
need to
second
take
fighter
care when
pass.
using this
So when's the
move.
5th character coming out?
For one,
It's
when you
obviously a
powered up
side
the move
character.
to its
Like,
max,
boy,
there's no way
yeah,
to
when's the
cancel
real
out
5th character coming?
Not
Alright,
even
this
with the
is.
shield button. In other words, you're committed to firing it.
This is.
So you see, a situation like this is pretty
This
terrible.
is the big Garbo. Listen, they might have. Isn't
you
there like a
enter the
frog in Star Fox or something? I would have
won't be
taken
able
that.
to do anything.
Go ahead, give me a damn frog.
Which means it's quite the risky attack.
No, I'm kidding.
to use
That, I would have
against
been mad
fighters
about
who
that
have a
actually.
move
I'd have been
to
like, what are they
reflect
doing?
their
But listen,
But you could
no,
always
they
just
could've
aim into
done
the fray,
anything.
as
Anything
it is,
else.
after all, a long-range move,
Nah.
letting you deal a sudden blow to
I
opponents.
woke up for this.
So you need to think carefully when using this projectile weapon. Byleth's final smash is called Progenitor
Oh,
God
boy,
Ruptured Heaven.
okay.
In the original game, there's a move called Ruptured Heaven. This is an enhanced version. As you can see, you team up with the mysterious Sothis and launch an attack together.
ソティスが誰であるのか何なのかというのは原作で確認してみていただければと思います。
Ay.
Now, let's talk about the color variations. It's set up so that the default and odd-numbered color
How many
variations
dislikes
are male,
that got
while
now?
the even-numbered ones are female.
20,000.
However, the third,
Ooh,
fourth,
babe.
and fifth colors are, as you can see, reminiscent of the house leaders.
Baby, that is
Those
rough.
of you who played the original game will of course understand what I'm referring
Damn.
to. The sixth color is based on Sothis, who you just saw earlier. And the seventh and eighth variations have a different hair color, which is based on
Chat,
something that
they have
occurs
a
in the
different
course of
hair
the original
color.
game story. Didn't we see this variation in the final smash?
Oh my god. A different hair color.
Next, I'll introduce the
I
stage.
thought you said this wasn't ready,
For
Sakurai.
this
This
one,
looks
we
pretty
of course
ready to
tried
me.
to recreate the place where you spend most of the game.
I thought you said people
Areadbhar
weren't
Monastery.
working on this.
This is how Areadbhar Monastery is laid out in the original game. From these, we chose to have it cycle through the marketplace, reception hall, bridge, and cathedral, all in one stage. It's the type of stage that rotates through different areas, such as
Oh, this
these
is
four.
so garbage.
Let me introduce each of the guests that appear in these four areas. The first area is the marketplace. I think this is where a lot of
How
people
many
come to
dislikes is
shop.
it at now? Great question.
The guests that appear here
They're
are
at
students of the Blue
21,000
Lion's house.
dislikes on their live
Dimitri,
stream.
Dedu, and Ingrid. Not Dimitri, Dudu, or Ingrid. Their names are a bit difficult to say.
Big Garbo.
They're largely from the Holy Kingdom of
Big
Fargus.
Garbo.
Since it's a kingdom, that means they have a monarchy.
Big
For that reason,
Garbo.
I guess you could say Dimitri's the future king.
This is
He had quite a difficult
trash.
life and may or may not end up with just one eye.
Hey, what's up,
He's an
anybody
unfortunate one,
that's
that
just
one.
coming into the stream right now? We're all highly
There are
disappointed
vendors
in the,
on either side.
the last Smash character.
In the
for First
original
Fighter
game,
Pass.
these are important.
They did
booths
another
where you
Fire
buy
Emblem
all sorts of
character.
things. But here you can break them. You see, if you do break them, the stage will expand to the left and right. I wonder where people will buy their supplies now. And in the background, you can see the gatekeeper.
Wow, Sakurai, I love some
You often pass
unrendered.
through this area in Fire Emblem 3 houses,
Character.
and you end up talking to him a lot. Moving through these areas is possible.
Yep,
thanks to
they
this
gave us
mysterious
another
platform.
Fire Emblem character.
Just when it seems
yeah.
like you've come to a stop,
Everybody is clearly very excited. Is this
You'll
you go to
come
the
crashing back
Nintendo
down.
live
You broke
stream,
into the ceiling and
22,000
slammed into the
dislikes.
building.
The only reason it's at 50,000, well,
And
53,000
the guests
likes
in the
is that's
reception
before the
hall
live
are
stream
Areadbhar,
started.
Dorothea,
Because they had
and
it set
Petra
up,
of the Black
so
Eagle.
it was scheduled. So
Take
people
note,
thought it
it's
was
not
going to be
spelled
good. But
Areadbhar.
now, look at those dislikes.
They're from the Adrestian
Yeah.
Empire,
Not looking too good.
and as such, they embrace their military might.
This Sakurai, man, what the heck? I get you
Areadbhar
like
is
the
one
game,
of the
but
characters
why?
who is central to
Why
the
you do this
conflict.
to us? Ain't nobody want more fire.
Depending on the path you take, she'll go through some terrible ordeals.
Oh, we're all going through a terrible ordeal.
You'll notice there are prominent chandeliers above the
It's
stage.
us unknowingly
possible
buying
to
a
knock them
Fire
down.
Emblem character again.
だけど残念ながらこれ
However, Byleth can't actually reach it, even though it's their stage. You can reach it with other fighters, though.
You can't even reach up there with your own
So,
character from
it's
the
nice
DLC.
if you can work your way up there
for your
by
own
getting
stage.
lucky and being launched up, or perhaps by using another fighter as a stepping stone. There we go. I made it. And you can knock it down.
ついでに言うと
Also, you can break this table. Like so.
Also, you could break this table.
学場ステージ
Just like the sign that reads Furin Kazan in the Suzaku Castle stage, it can break if you launch the opponent into it at close range.
ということになります
Next up, the bridge. The camera rotates 90 degrees, creating this long area. It's very wide indeed.
Ay, ay, ay.
結構横幅も広いんです
This is the
It's similar to the bridge of
big
Elden
garbo.
stage.
ゲストはヒルシュ
The guests are from the Golden Deer, Claude, Hilda, and Lawrence.
これはレスター
They belong to the Leicester
人
Alliance.
々ですね
You've always wanted to break a table? I know, right, chat?
つまり連邦とか連合とかそういうなんか
I know, right? I know,
Because it's an
right?
alliance of many noble families,
Oi.
you could say that they have a wide
Hey,
assortment of
boys.
members.
I
And
always
Claude
wanted to
is
break
the
a
sharpest of the bunch.
table. Listen, you can't try to win me over with no damn
Incidentally,
anime girl.
both Claude and Hilda
Hilda.
are the names of characters that appear in Genealogy
Why
of
do
the
they
Holy
look
War,
so
the fourth title
disgusting?
in the Fire
As
Emblem
in, like,
series.
they don't look
I
finished.
guess once you've reached the
least
17th
the
game
names
and are
don't.
creating 40 characters for each new entry, you're bound to get a bit of name overlap. The naming process must be tough. Hey, it looks like the Pegasus Knight is busy training. As for the bridge's design, it's just a long pathway, plain and
Wow,
simple.
another
You can
bridge.
expect
It's
plenty of
almost
blows
like
to
it's
be
the
exchanged
bridge
at
from
the edges of
The
the screen.
Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. You know, it's not like we have
You
a
could
bridge
also say it's a
stage
place
already
where
in
the
this
fail
game,
knot really
which
shines.
is a good
And
one.
in this sense, I think
I
it
didn't know
suits
we
the
needed
Golden
another
Deer
bridge
perfectly.
stage. Oh, dang. How many dislikes are there? 23,000 dislikes.
The last area is the Cathedral, only with some platforms you can pass through. The guests appearing in the Cathedral are Sedith, Flame, and Rhea. There's Sedith, who appears to have an extremely strong bond with his sister,
you are
Flame.
here putting me to
She seems to be under the
to
protection
sleepeth
of
right
Hino
now.
Rhea, who you can see fighting
I'm
during
about
the
to-
opening of Fire Emblem Three
I'm about to
Houses.
take a nap.
All three have character quirks related to their true identities.
まあこれ
This had the
I feel
potential to
that
be so
Flame might be
good.
saying shush at
It
this
could
point,
have
so I'll leave it at that.
Just Dante, ooh, that would have been so good. He
This
comes
is a
in
simple
with the,
area of the stage.
like in how he
All
did in
it has are these
DMC5, he has the
platforms.
damn.
Being the
hat.
last area,
He
it may
does
be a
the
place
Michael
where
Jackson
some intense
moonwalk
battles
comes
will
in.
be
There's so
waged.
much stuff they could have done with Dante.
It'll cycle through each location in about
There's so
2.5
much stuff they could have
minutes.
done with Dante, but they add in a ninth Fire Emblem character, right?
Okay, today we'll have a tag team battle in Squad Strike with the DLC team pitted against Fire Emblem protagonists from throughout the ages. That'll give us precisely 5
All
players
them
per
damn
side.
Fire Emblem characters.
Alright, here we go, Joker. Joker! And Hero!
See, what is really?
Gee, we really made a lot, huh? Banjo! By now, I think you know what I'm doing.
つまり
You're,
But
you're making the
basically, I'm
cringe
trying to
levels
defeat
go up.
all
That's what
5
you're doing,
opponents
Sakurai.
with just the Professor gear. But as expected, it's going to be a pretty tough battle, so I'm using anything I can get my hands on. It's not going to land that easily. Uh-oh, this is bad.
I like how this man Sakurai even
And it-
said, this may not be something you like. Like, Sakurai, people are paying for
I
this,
better
dude.
keep my distance.
You should have just put this not in the fighter pack. People out here
I'll
paying
use
for
this
this.
chance to attack.
This is what you do?
Got him.
This is what you do?
That's scary. He's invincible for a moment here.
And it's been a
Lots of
while since
explosives.
Nintendo pulled
Ouch.
some stuff like this when they've been doing good lately.
Perfect shield at that, huh?
Nintendo, you
Good one.
big drop the ball here. You let Sakurai
Like this,
live out his,
like this,
his Fire
or
Emblem
like
fetish.
so. No anti-air, huh? There, the soccer ball connected.
24,000. You said this man has items on, yeah?
Good. There's
The
Mom.
sick monster is Sakurai, probably the type of person to play
You're in a good spot, Mom.
a first-person shooter with a mouse and keyboard or something. It's
I
disgusting.
shouldn't have taken that.
Menaces, chat.
Gardevoir.
Menaces. Just
Well, I guess no one uses projectiles.
menace.
At this point, it doesn't matter if Gardevoir's there or not.
This man Sakurai
feel like the
out here
enemy might
pours
get
the
this
milk
smash.
in before he puts the cereal.
They got it.
This man Sakurai probably eats some pineapple
But I
on
mustn't give
pizza.
up.
This man Sakurai, just everything,
I
man.
can't waste this chance.
Everything. I'm telling you, Chad. I'm telling you.
There's another smash ball. Yes, got it.
This man
Now,
using final smashes and
turn it
items to fight against 4 characters to make himself look like a god right now. Yeah, this is a mess. Oh my
There's
god.
still more. Whack.
He said, I eat pineapple on pizza. I was just thinking
on,
of
you
things
can
that
take the
people
hammer,
make
but
a
it's
big
mine.
deal out of. I've had it before. I don't know
Although
if I
I'm
necessarily
scared I might
like
get
it or
hit with
hate
a
it.
counter in this
Because
state.
I didn't have the pizza like immediately when
hit
it
him.
came out. I had it later on during that day. So I had to heat it up, so it
I was
wasn't the
trying
same
to fight
effect.
using violence.
So I'd have to
and
try it
physics
again to see
alone,
if I like
but
it.
what
But it
matters
was
is
very
that I
weird.
won. Good game.
24,000 dislikes.
団体戦、
It can be fun
Wow,
to play like
Sakurai.
this, especially
Somebody
in tag
put
team.
clown
So I think
emote.
it's a good idea to
Boom
try
and
imposing
GG
different types
easy.
of challenges on yourself.
Sai showed the
The
now
end.
show the real DLC song collection. Oh
Now,
my God.
about the additional music. Since it's from the Fire Emblem series, we'll be adding each of the new tracks to
How
all the
much
Fire Emblem
Fire
stages.
Emblem music do I
There are already a lot of Fire Emblem tracks in the game. Our selection this time has been made taking those existing tracks into consideration.
You know, today was supposed to be a
11
good day.
songs are being added.
Well, I still got to react to
This
Joker
includes an
being in Mortal
arrangement of
Kombat
the main
11.
theme in both
The
Japanese
DC version
and
of
English.
Joker, like from Batman, by the way.
I hope you'll enjoy these as well.
But this is you know, I didn't
also
think
adding
that
in some
Mortal
new
Kombat
spirit.
was going to be able to do better today. But Mortal Kombat, you
It
have
includes the house
the
leaders
high
among
chance
some
of
of the other
impressing me
popular
today
characters.
because Nintendo absolutely choked. They're like
So
choking
this is Legend class.
so bad.
Also, there's a new classic mode route, a heroic legacy, which is designed to let you enjoy classic Fire Emblem stages from throughout the series' history. The final battle is
Sakurai,
against
you
Master Hand and Crazy Hand, but you'll find that something pretty amusing happens,
cracked
so look
down
forward to that.
piece of trash.
Now for the Mii Fighter costumes.
Have a good
Please
one.
take a look.
Relax. Have a good one, man. What are you showing me, Sakurai? Me fighters. I don't care no more, Sakurai. After what you just showed, I don't care no more. Am I gonna get Dante as a me fighter? Because I'm gonna be mad. Don't disrespect Dante like that. Assassin's Creed. Oh, what the? Oh, I thought that was Assassin's Creed. Might as well be. That look. Oh my god. Sakurai, what happened? Who paid you to do this? Ubisoft? More Mega Man. More Mega Man. No, this is disrespectful. This is so disrespectful. No, Cuphead should have been their own character. They shouldn't be Mii fighters. They should have been their own actual characters. I mean, I guess they are, because it looks like them. But, I mean, okay, so people are happy about that, yeah. I mean, they should have been their own character, but I mean, they shouldn't have been a Mii fighter. I'm just looking at what people are saying. That's the only thing people are happy about is Cuphead. Alright, so Cuphead is our DLC fighter for today. Except you have to pay 75 cents on January 28th.
はい、今回新
This
しく
time, we're releasing a Cuphead costume.
そして、カッ
And for those of you who purchased the Cuphead costume, an additional song will be added. It's called Floral Fury, and it's the theme that plays when fighting Cagney Carnation.
これらも
I mean, I wish
I
it
hope you
were
enjoyed
their own
these as well.
character. Oh, so it was Assassin's Creed. It was just the character's
After
name.
purchasing a costume, I recommend using the sharing feature.
その中で
If someone has created a Mii fighter, you can play using the costume it's wearing immediately after you download it.
すぐにそのコスチュームをすることができます。
And now, onto the amiibo.
Oh boy, new amiibos. Give us your money.
The color palette for Dark Samus looks pretty good.
I mean,
doesn't
Dark
it?
Samus does look good. I'm not
Dark
gonna lie.
Samus and Richter are planned for release
I don't
on
care about
Friday,
Richter. Dark
January
Dark
17th.
Samus look cool though. But I'm not here for your amiibos.
はい、そして今回
And now, with the addition of Violet, the Fighter's Pass is finally complete.
Boo.
The lineup was Joker,
Yes.
Hero,
Uh,
Banjo and Kazooie,
I mean, people
Terry
like that.
Bogard,
Yeah.
and Violet.
No.
From more than 70 fighters, only 5 have been added.
Yeah.
だけれども元々が
But I must say, this game has always been an exceptional experience. And since the roster was already so large to begin with, right from the start, we intended to make the most out of the new gameplay mechanics and so on. There really were a lot of new mechanics, weren't there? When we add a new fighter, we don't simply make their attacks or their movements a little different. Instead, we try to offer you a whole new style of play. As I stated, we'll continue to release more DLC fighters down the line. I had thought that 1 or 2 might suffice, but, well, have a look.
Wait, what? Are you showing me? Even more? Wait, are you gonna show me? Even more fighters developed. Oh, they're like, yeah, let's get this under $25 right now. Are they about to show me? 6 additional fighters will join the battle. 6.
Looks like there will be 1 more fighter than last time.
6. Okay.
For this reason, we will be releasing the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass Volume 2. It will be available for pre-purchase on the date shown, so please keep an eye out.
December
And now that
31st,
it's official, we
2021
intend to move ahead
is how
with
long
development.
it's gonna take to get to the last character.
Of course, like last time, the contents will remain unknown for now, and I'm
I'll be
personally very
20.
sorry that we have to release Fighters Pass Volume 2 when the details have yet to be revealed. Like last time, I'd be very grateful if, despite that, you would understand why and purchased it. Furthermore, the new additions have already been decided.
What?
Even if I receive many requests regarding potential candidates on Twitter, I'm afraid it would be very hard to consider them.
This man Sakurai said, I don't care.
But I still hope you'll look forward to it.
He said, I already got my characters picked. I
We're
don't
also
care what y'all
including a
think.
bonus with Fighters Pass Volume 2. Last time, it was a Rex costume. But this time, here's what we have.
So I'm just thinking.
It's a Mii Fighter costume for Mii Sword Fighter, the ancient soldier gear from The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This will not be for
So
sale
they
individually,
already
so it can
announced
only be
Fighter
acquired
Pass
as part
2.
of Fighters Pass Volume 2.
And it's gonna have 6 characters. And it's gonna end 2021 in December. That's a long time.
スマブラスペシャル
It's
は
been
Lastly.
reported that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is the highest selling fighting game in the world. Personally, I don't know if it counts as simply a fighting game, but I guess it's seen as a fighting game around the world.
海外でファイティングですね。今まで、ストリート
Seems like Street Fighter 2 was in the lead for a while, but now Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has surpassed it in total sales. However, I'm not sure if this is accurate. There were 5 versions of Street Fighter 2, or 6 to 7 if we really want to get into the weeds. Plus, there's the arcade versions and the 25 ports to other systems, so I don't know if that's been accounted for. Also, I don't know if that really qualifies as one game. It's up for discussion.
なので
So, who knows? But when it comes to a single piece of software, it seems like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is number 1.
ということらしいです。ですが、
Although, I still don't know if it can really be called just a fighting game.
ファイティングの
I feel like it's become more than a fighting game, some sort of celebration of gaming or something else entirely.
まあそもそもこの
Also, I feel a deep attachment to the 5 DLC fighters.
Yeah, I bet you.
非常に感慨深い
Just show us the first fighter for the next
The
Fighter
first
Pass.
Fighters Pass just wrapped up,
ものが、やっぱり
but it was decided that there will be more DLC,
Yes.
which means no breaks for me.
思っています。
I plan to keep working hard, so I hope you can continue to support us.
Not after what you just pulled right there.
That's it.
though.
Thank you.
That's it? Sakurai just spit in our face. So the next 6 characters for DLC are already decided. Expect to get 2 characters you like, and the rest is gonna be a mess. If you haven't hit the like button, be sure to do that. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. When for Mortal Kombat 11, when Joker, the trailer comes out, I'll react to that, and that video will be up later. And I guess we'll be back on Star Wars today, and we'll be doing our thing. But yeah, that was disappointing. All right, that's all. Chat, we all have been robbed today. We have all, you know what? Where's the damn? Where's this music at? All right, everybody. I'll see y'all later. We've just been bamboozled. I'm gonna go get some food and then probably shiny hunt for a bit or something. You said keep getting this nerf gun ready. Yeah, that was terrible. That stream is terrible. Well, what can we do?
Where have you been searching all along.
Joker was like the best thing on that fighter pass. For me personally. Oh, okay.
Without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked, where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter.